Good morning. Oh gosh, do you know what is super funny? Is the fact that I am back in my Jeep. So that part isn't like super funny. The funny part is the fact that I didn't drive this Jeep for the past 2 days because of expected rain. Expected rain showers. And today, it hasn't rained the past couple of days, so I'm like, okay, it's not gonna rain. And then, now today I look at the forecast and there's expected showers. Great. It's not like the top is completely down, it's just this top open area that's down. And so anyways, yes, I am driving to work and I hope not to get wet, not just on the way to work, but later in the day. So I might have to just close my top, that's all. Nothing big. So, yeah, another subscriber, Terry, or no, maybe it was Ann, I think it was, that suggested that I should get Mineral Veil and Bare Essentials makeup, and that will help my greasy oil slick face. So thank you so much, Ann. I will look into that and definitely report back as soon as I buy the products and start them out. Yeah, so today is Thursday, and I did not go to my Weight Watcher meeting last night. Usually the Weight Watcher meeting in my town on a Wednesday night is less busy and less, what's the word I want to say? Like, less people are joining in and being involved. And, but the meetings on Thursday night, it almost is just to the extreme opposite. The people in those meetings are very involved, to the point where maybe I don't even feel comfortable talking because it's too involved. So, yeah, those are my extremes. So anyways, all that to say, I'm going to the meeting tonight, and yeah, we will, I will see what is up for the topic this week. Can't wait. I'll share with you tonight or tomorrow, whatever I find out. And just wanted to say that the chicken that I had last night was tasty, so good, so tender. I love that Instant Pot. I don't know how I lived my life up to this point without that Instant Pot. It's just that good. And so I would encourage each and every one of you, the next time that Amazon Prime does their deals, and if it's half the price that it normally is, go ahead and buy it. Or I guess the next big sale probably could be Black Friday. So keep an eye out, because that's a really good tool. Then also, I'll just be honest with you, I had how much do you think I had? Let me see. At least a quarter to a third of a king size Hershey's bar as my snack. And when I say king size, I'm not talking about like this kind of king size. It's like this kind of king size. I don't even know what that's called. Is that like feed a family size? I don't know. But that is the size candy bar that I ended up eating, anywhere from a quarter to a third. And it was very tasty. You know what it was? I'll tell you. I made that super rich, dense pie last week for the potluck at work, and then and I remembered I had the rest of that big, huge chocolate candy bar, which was only like a quarter to a third of it left, and then I went and I put it in my fridge because it was super melty, and I put it behind the butter. And I was gonna videotape this last night so you could see my surprise when I went to grab the butter and saw this candy bar back there, because I was like, oh wow, that just fell into my lap. I have to have it. No, I did not have to have that. And could I have been strong and said, here kids, you guys can eat it, or here hubby, this is a treat just for you? No. I went and waited until the perfect time when no one was around, and I just gobbled it right up. Ugh. I need better self-control, people. Better self-control. That's why I can't have that stuff around my house, because I'll eat it. Now, you would say, well, aren't chocolate chips just as much of an encouragement to you or a trigger for you? No, they're not. I like chocolate chips here and there, but not to the point where I would finish a whole bag in one sitting. Probably because it's darker chocolate or semi-sweet chocolate versus milk chocolate. And I love me some milk chocolate. Oh well, that's all. That's all for this morning. I will come back on here on my next walk and talk with you guys again. It is like dense fog outside right now. It almost looks like it's getting ready to storm, or like it's nighttime. It's pretty dark out. So I think I got a cop behind me. I think I better end this now. I'll come back later. All right. So it's after work. I decided that I didn't want to really film on my breaks or on my lunch for that matter. And so now I'm on my way home. I just got done with my Weight Watcher meeting, and what a great meeting. I brought my girlfriend from work. She's also on Weight Watchers, but she does Weight Watchers online only. So she wanted to see what a meeting was like in person. So that worked out good. She got to come with me, and I can't wait to show you my haul of all my little goodies and treats that I bought. You'll have to tell me about whether or not you think they're good, if any of you out there have tried them. But what did we talk about tonight? We talked about exercise, which was such a great topic. So they talked about, I think this is gonna fall. Don't do that. So we talked about exercise, and it was interesting because there was some really great topics. Now, I live up in the north in Wisconsin, and so in the wintertime, it gets so cold. So part of what we talked about was what kind of is stopping you from working out and exercising or getting active in the summer. And then, some people were talking about, it's too hot, or I don't want to sweat all day. That was my excuse. And it doesn't stop me from logging in my 10,000 steps each day. However, it is really kind of annoying. And I hate to say that. I hate to even utter that, because I live here in Wisconsin, and before I know it, it's going to be cold and wintry. But that being said, there was some great, options. The leader said that Marilyn, the leader, said that we could do go swimming for exercise, or we could walk in the morning or at night when it's less hot. And so those are all great examples, and I've done both. I've taken a aquatics class, swimming class, and I've also walked at night and in the morning. So those are all great, options. Other people in the audience said something like, they go swimming with their kids, or, in our town we have a splash pad, so I could go and walk to the splash pad, and then that's my reward for walking all the way there. There's options. But then the topic came up, what are you going to do in winter? And I thought, what a great question, because winter is coming, people. And for us up here in Wisconsin, it is coming sooner than later, and it lasts so long, so long. So I really had to sit there and think to myself, what kind of exercises do I like to do in the winter when it's going to be so cold? I won't want to go outside to walk, because it'll be, bad for my health to try to walk when it's 100 degrees below zero, wind chill, that's nothing to mess with. So, alternatives to that, I thought, I have some beach body videos that I could do at home, in my basement. And then my girlfriend turns to me and she's like, do you do P90X, or have you ever done P90X? And I think I've done a couple videos, to be honest, but I've never really given it a fair, try. So that might be something I would be interested in doing this winter. It's not so much that I wouldn't want to go to the YMCA to work out. I just don't want to be cold. And from the moment I get out of bed until the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm cold. I'm usually cold in my house. Yeah, I could turn up the heat, but that's expensive. Anyways, so nonetheless, all that to say that I am motivated. I can't wait to work out. The same girlfriend that I brought with me to my meeting, I ended up bringing her to the YMCA before we went to the meeting, and we both bought our passes. So she bought a 12 exercise session pass, and I bought unlimited pass because of the difference. I'm a member, she's not, so that's just what we did. And we both are so looking forward to working out. We can start using our passes in the month of September, so that's coming up in another couple weeks. So until then, maybe we'll just, take some walks together or something. But yes, that is so exciting. Can't wait for that. All right, so that's really it. I didn't really want to go into too much depth tonight. I wasn't going to show you, I wasn't going to show any foods. Tomorrow's weigh-in. I realized that my monthly cycle is starting today. So maybe that could have been part of the reason why I gained last week. Water weight, bloating, blah. So I can just imagine that that's what is going to show on the scale. And really, if all I can do is maintain, I would be happy. Of course, I would be happy with a loss. But if all I do is maintain, that would make me happy too. So I will report back to you guys tomorrow and let you know how weigh-in went. You guys have a good rest of your night. Stay fit, stay active, stay happy, and we will see you tomorrow. Okay, so yes, I am watching my 600-pound life, and I'm going to show you the haul that I just did at the Weight Watcher meeting tonight. Okay. I bought 2 of these Chocolate Supreme mug cakes. They're 3 points each, and I get 3 in a box, and I got 2 boxes for $9. So that's a good deal. And then I also bought these smoothies, the Weight Watcher smoothies. The salted caramel super smoothie was 3 points each, and those are on sale. And then it was a buy one get one, and she gave me the price of the cheapest one. So this was $4.50, and this was $4.50, but I mean a little bit more. But I got it for free. And this is the chocolate flavor, and that's only 2 points. So I can't wait to try those both. And I got something really funny to tell you. All right, so here's my funny story. The Weight Watcher meeting lady, Marilyn, yes, I'm going to call you out if you're watching this, girl, but she said that she tried noodles from Weight Watchers, specifically these noodles, and she said that they tasted fine, they were kind of more bland, and they took on the flavor of the food that she was cooking them with, and she made them with like a beef roast. But a day later, when she passed them, they went out the same way that they went in, the same shape. So in her stool, she passed same noodle type consistency, which means that her body did not digest these. So I don't know what they're made of, but I just, for the principle of the matter and the nurse inside of me, I felt like I had to try them. Like science, you got to just try it. So I just want to see if the same situation happens to me. She said, like I said, she said they didn't taste bad. She felt full. It kind of just, I assume, just sat there in her stomach. And then when her body was ready to pass it, it just passed it all whole. And I thought, oh, well, maybe this is just your story, like her story. But she said no, that she's very open with her husband, and she talked to her husband. And when she got out of the bathroom, and she told him that they came out whole the same way they went in. And then she said that her husband said, oh, for you too? That happened to you too? So, again, I don't know if I will tell my husband before I make them, but I'm totally going to try that. We'll see how this turns out. So, all right. Now I'm for really done. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a good rest of the night. We will see you next time. And my mom just told me this fun little saying tonight that I know I've heard before in my life. So she said, inch by inch, life's a cinch. Oh, yard by yard, life is hard. So just remember that. Take a small bite and lose weight in small increments, and it will be a cinch. But if you think about it too hard and you take too big of a bite or lose weight too fast, then it's going to be more hard for you. So All right, that's it. Have a good night. That's all my wisdom. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.